out on the safety car on this occasion. So we're about to go racing once more. What can Chris Palmer do about trying to fend off the attentions of Stuart Liddell, who sits directly behind him on the circuit? There's 4 minutes plus the 1 lap still to go. Ailing over the start finish line, that the officials will look reasonably favourably on those cars that have passed him, because it would have been foolish for them to do anything other as they head up towards Ritchie's for the first time in this restart. Chris Palmer very late on the brakes, trying to fend off Stuart Liddell as side by side as they head round through Sear Corner. Right around the outside of Sear Corner the two of them go, and I think just clinging on to the lead of the race is Chris Palmer. They head down the Revitt straight now. This is where Stuart Liddell is certainly going to have that straight line speed advantage. Yeah, he's managed to pick his way through on the first section of the Revitt straight, so Stuart Liddell already into the lead of the race. Chris Palmer unable to fend off the attentions of the man who took a double win here in April of 2008. Through the S's they go. The car that sits there in third place is Lawrence Ball. He came from 7th on the grid. Such has been the rate of attrition in what was not the largest field to start with. Through the bomb hole they come, with, by the look of things, the dust just being raised by the front two cars as they continue to hassle and harry each other. Stuart Liddell still leading the race. Watch out for Chris Palmer. He should be pretty good on the brakes going into Russell. He tried to have a quick look, but Stuart Liddell was certainly just closing the door on him. No way to Russell. Then it's Lawrence Ball in third place. Fourth place is the 37 car, which is the car of Ray Hill. Top 5 at the moment is in Dredgeman. Roger Webster, who sits there in 6th position, but 5th, 6th and 7th place fairly well locked together as they head through Ritchie's and up towards the Sear Corner. The race leader's back onto the Revitt straight once more. Stuart Liddell trying to open up the daylight between himself and Chris Palmer. He's not quite really able to do so. There's 4 or 5 car lengths as a maximum between the two of them as they head down in towards initially that little left-hand flick going into the S's before the main tight right-hand section of it, and it's under braking where Chris Palmer really has the advantage, closes the gap between himself and the race leader. There's not going to be a great deal to choose between either of them when they come round through the bomb hole and up towards Coram. So Stuart Liddell is certainly going to be under pressure, watching his mirrors once more as he heads round through Coram now in towards the braking area for Russell. They will very shortly go, but it is still number 23 Stuart Liddell that leads the race, reigning champion from 2008. Chris Palmer sits there in second place. Lawrence Ball and Roger Webster, and it looks as though Roger Webster may have made it ahead now of the address. So probably ahead. Stuart Liddell goes at the start-finish line and it's supposed to back lap of the race. 26.347 now, the fastest lap of the race for our race leader. They go over the start-finish line. Minutes elapses. So they'll be on their penultimate lap. They should receive the last lap or next time around. And what started with 14 cars on the grid, there's now just 10 out there circulating. We lost the car of Andrew Harrison and Lawrence Coppock very early on in the race, and we lost Paul Merritt just as the safety car came out, which subsequently lost Alex Harrison as well. So they're the 4 retirements that we've had so far. However, our race leader is still under this pressure. They get to those little tight and twisty bits, and that is certainly where the less powerful car, the Class E car, in the hands of Chris Palmer, has that advantage. It's down the big long straights where Stuart Liddell is able to eke out that margin that still keeps it just, but it is only just in the lead as they come round through. Coattails our race leader, so the straight open up ahead of him, and the gap does as well. Over the start finish line they go. The clock is reading 0, so we should see the checkered flag forward next time around. Russell down through the order. There goes Ray Hill into the fourth place. Up to fifth place down to rear of the field. Race leaders heading through the S's for the final time of asking. The order remains the same again. Chris Palmer again will get very close when they come in towards Russell, but I'm sure Stuart Liddell will defend like his life depended on it as they come round through the bomb hole up towards Coram for the final time. The order remains exactly the same. It's still Stuart Liddell in the lead, Chris Palmer sitting there in second position. Then that gap before we see Lawrence Ball to complete the top three. In towards Russell for the final time of asking. The checkered flag is about to be unfurled. They come Stuart Liddell to the again, there was less than a car left between the two of them, but it is Stuart Liddell that takes the race win. He took two here in April last year in the double header. It's only a single header for them today. Reigning champion Chris Palmer finishes in second place, but more importantly, he does take the class win, so that will give him the arrival of Ray Hill, who finishes in fourth position, in third. Then in fifth place is Philip Comer. Ian Dredge. Webster's got back ahead again of number 10, Richard Crosley, on the final lap. And Bob Beecham will round out the last of our runners. That complete rundown of the Liddell that managed to bide his time and take victory in round one of the 2009 Toyo Tyres Jaguar XJS Championship.